Hello, receiving students, teachers, and 6C. Thank you. You may take your seats. All right, in our last lesson, we looked at what are machines part 1. And we looked at simple and complex machines. All right, receiving students and 6C, I gave you homework to do. So receiving teachers, you can check with your students. This is our homework question. What are traditional machines? Nora. Can you tell us what are traditional machines?
Traditional machines are used by the people in the past.
Very good. Thank you. Traditional machines are things that people use in the past. Very good. Uvau.
Clay pot.
Clay pot. Good. Okay, clay pot is an example of a traditional machine. Now remember, machines are also known as tools. All right? So the question is, what are traditional machines? Vanessa, thank you.
Traditional machines are machines people used in the past to make work easier.
Very good. Traditional machines are things that people use in the past to make work easier. Very good. Now let's look at the answer for the homework question. All right. Traditional machines are things that people used in the past to help them make work easier. All right, receiving teachers, students, and 6C, we are still looking at the same strand, substrand, and the outcome. And our topic for today's lesson is what are machines part 2. That is our topic for today's lesson. Receiving teachers, 6E, and receiving students, in this lesson we will identify and classify the different machines as modern and traditional. That's what we will be doing in our today's lesson. All right, receiving students and 6C, I would like you to brainstorm, okay? Brainstorm and identify some of the traditional machines. Okay, we have, by now you should know the different types of modern machines. We looked at modern machines in our previous lesson. You should have the list with you. Receiving teachers, you check with your students. What we will do, you will brainstorm and list down the different traditional machines. I will give you 3 minutes to do that. Okay, you can begin now. You brainstorm and identify, and you list down the different traditional machines. You can discuss in your groups. You should have the list of the machines that we looked at in our last lesson. Okay, we know that machines are things that helps us to make work easier. In today's lesson, we are trying to identify traditional machines. Okay, what are some of the traditional machines that people in the past used to make work easier? All right, receiving students and 6E. By now, you should have completed listing down the different traditional machines. Okay, let's go. Let's name some of the traditional machines that you know of. Receiving students, you can give your answer to your teacher. Helen?
Canoe.
Canoe, very good. Manuel?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks, very good. Minol?
Balloons.
Balloons, very good. Let's say string balloons. Robert?
Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow, very good. Ana Lolo?
Next.
Stone X, very good. Victoria?
Clay pot.
Clay pot, very good. Okay, so these are some of the traditional machines that the model class has come up with. You have canoe, chopsticks, string balloon, bow and arrow, stone axe, and clay pot. Okay, these are some of the traditional machines that people in the past used to make work easier. Okay, here I have an example of a traditional machine. This is a canoe with the sail. Okay, it was made by receiving students in East Sepik. Okay, so this is an example of a traditional machine. All right, let's move on. Receiving students and 6C. Let's look at the instruction. Identify the machines, that's what we have already done, and group them into groups. Now you will group those machines into two groups. They are traditional and modern. So here's the table. You copy down the table into your exercise book. You will write the names of different traditional machines under the heading traditional, and the names of different modern machines under the heading modern. I'll give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to copy down the table, and you list only 5 traditional machines and 5 modern machines. Receiving students and 6C, modern machines refer to the machines that we are using today, now. Traditional machines refer to the machines that our people in the past use, okay? Are we clear, receiving students and 6C? Okay. It should not take you long to copy down the table into your exercise books. Okay, stop. Receiving students and 6C. Let's go through the answers together. Okay, name me one traditional machine. One. Aaron?
Kundu drum.
Kundu drum. Thank you. Modern. Modern machine. Robert?
Computers.
Computers. Very good. Number 2 for traditional. Fred?
Canoe. Canoe.
Canoe. Very good. Modern. Modern, Michaelin? Mobile phone. Very good. Ashanti. For traditional, number 3.
Stone X.
Stone X, very good. Jason, give me one name of a modern machine.
Generator. Generator.
Generator, very good. Hoa,
Clay pot.
clay pot, very good. Uvau, modern machine.
Washing machine.
Washing machine, very good. And last one for traditional machine, tailor.
Coconut shell.
Coconut shell, very good. Okay, last one for modern machine. Anna Moro,
Jug. Jug.
jug. Jug, very good. Okay, receiving students and 60. These are the traditional machines that we have come up with and modern machines. Okay, let's move on. Our homework. Receiving students and 60. You name two traditional and modern machines and write their advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so this is the table that you have to copy the table down into your exercise book. In column 1, you have the name of the machine. Column 2, you have the advantage, and column 3, disadvantage. So in the table, you will write 2 traditional machines and 2 modern machines, and you will write their advantages and disadvantages. summary for today's lesson. Machines can be traditional and modern. And our key phrase for today's lesson is traditional and modern machines. And our next lesson topic will be on simple machines at home. That will be our next lesson topic. And the materials that will be needed for the next lesson, you have student worksheets, student workbooks, pencil, eraser, and ruler. Those are the materials that will be needed for the next lesson. With that, thank you receiving students, teachers, and 6C for your participation.